Warning: today's stream contains a high possibility of rage quitting. Welcome to another episode of Murph Plays Metroid Other M for Nintendo Wii. I'm Murph Strange, and this is a Nintendo Wii. A Wii Mini, to be exact. Takes up less shelf space, and, well, technically it takes up wider shelf space, but it's a more compact design. Anyway, I would like to explain a little bit of today's episode title and a bit of what we can expect here. Because, yeah. I'm already not looking forward to this, which is kind of sad. As you can see from our objectives list, which is new, we actually have two objectives today. First one, get past the bug door. This could go one of two ways. Really, really easy or not at all. Do you remember, you might remember anyway. Last time, or the time before that, I may have mentioned it. There's a bug in this game. Where if you don't perform a series of events just right, significantly earlier in the game, you could be locked out. And totally screwed. We have committed 8 hours to this endeavor so far. And I don't believe that's counting all the times we've died. And we're about to get to the weird door that, if we did any backtracking in the room where we acquire the ice beam, instead of proceeding forward from there, first, the door we're going to encounter coming up may be permanently glitched locked. I'm not excited about that. If it turns out that door is locked, we're quitting this game. We are going to take that as a sign from the universe that I was never meant to finish this. And I'm okay with that, because this game is horrible. Like, I hate saying that about a Metroid title, because it's Metroid. But this one's bad. This one's real bad. Hopefully, we can get through the door. But if we can't, we're quitting this. We're going on to the next Metroid title. Now, I am a little bit froggy today, so I have a cough drop in my throat. I hope I don't make that too annoying to listen to. But I'm going to try not to click it with my teeth or anything stupid like that. Okay. Samus, seriously, they're just hoppers. Jump on their head and blast them. Okay. We ain't done here, though. Seriously? I am totally not winning against the worms, am I? There is another one. According to the guide, there it is. Alright. That one was a little easier. Okay, so... I'll say, figure your crap out, game. Yeah, I got the guide working again, by the way. Which is how any of this is even possible, because I would have no idea what the heck I'm even doing. Like, I'm not ashamed to say, Metroid is exactly the sort of game that I will resort to a guide for, because, oh boy, is it good at hiding where you need to go next? Not really a complaint. Just, like, you know, sometimes they hide it a little too well. The developer, one of the developers from God of War, apparently found that to be kind of a frustrating issue when he was playing Metroid Dread. Now, he tried to make it seem like, you know, that's amateur development and that's, that's a horrible way to make a game. But, like, buddy, I I never liked the God of War games, okay? I can't say the same about Metroid. I love Metroid. Even as frustrating as it is, like, I am fine with a Metroid game. But I was not nearly as impressed with God of War. Now, I know I'm in the minority there, because a lot of people love that game. And that's fine. A lot of people can like that game. But when he comes for a tried and true staple like Metroid, only better know what he's talking about. Okay. More pirates? Remember a time when pirates were actually bothersome? Jeez, where do you get that multi-shot attack, huh? Can I have that? I can think of some uses. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think we've killed everything in here. Sorry, I was just paging through the guide to get to where we were. Once again, the guide we were using. Because, it's a Metroid game. You're gonna want a guide. I mean, unless you're into spending hours and hours and hours and hours exploring. And if you are, good for you. All the more power to you. For a live stream, though, it's kinda not the sort of thing to put your audience through, you know? How about you jump properly? Oh no! Okay, we've grabbed onto something. Oh no! Grab something. Samus. Jesus. There we go. We're almost there. All right. Uh, Samus, just hang on to it. Stop jumping again. She's not very easy to control, you know? Ah! Oh, I had it. Just hang on to the wall. Just... Ugh, Samus. Terrible at this. Come on, Samus. It is amazing you don't die more often. Now just don't let go of the damn thing, okay? Alright, now you can let go. Alright, I'm being talked to here. Oh, these guys again. Not a fan. Okay, so we've kicked up the turbines, we've gone down the catwalk, we've climbed the thing, up to another catwalk. Okay. Missile tank. All right. That bug door will be coming up here pretty soon. But we have another fight before we get to it. And this part's gonna suck because it's okay. Come on. Come on. Get a lock. Ugh. Jeez, they make that hard, don't they? I'm surprised I haven't died, though. Like, seriously. I am surprised I have not died. Okay, here we go, folks. Okay. Yeah, no, it's gotta be in the lava or something, I think. Get out of the lava, Samus. Jeez, just trying to die at this point? feel like she's just trying to die at this point. Okay, the door seems like it will open. Looks like it will anyway. We'll find out in a second, because I believe that's the door they're referring to. Nothing in there. Okay. I do believe we have made it through the bug door. Yeah, that's what I thought, mister. Now this area may look familiar, and that's because it is, because we came through here ages ago. Literal ages. We have grown as people. Serious? Seriously. You can't be serious. Come on. Thing we did not have the last time we were here. There it goes. Grapple beam. I did not just screw that up, did I? I mean, I can't say I'd be surprised if I had, but, you know, I didn't. I didn't, thankfully. Okay. Samus, it's right there. It's right there. Could you just aim at it? Good lord, lady. Sometimes I think you have a death wish. I mean, they're not even hard to defeat. I know it seems like there's a lot of pickups that we just missed, but according to the guide, we don't get any of those. Not yet. Well, it would appear the critter we've been tracking has just been chest bursted. That's unpleasant. Huh. Do I get hurt if I hit this? Probably. I probably get hurt if I hit that. Like, I'm almost gonna guarantee that's... Hey, that did something. I get it. It's to prevent me from doing speed booster stuff. Because I would definitely be able to speed boost in here. Energy tank! Yeah. You know what? Oh. Well, son of a. Looks like I won't be going back that way. Just checking the guide here to see what's coming up here. Okay. Things are about to get real.
Get out the way! Man, can't see a thing in here. We gotta clear out. Where's the exit at?
It's gonna be another one of those things where I have to find the thing. I'm not a fan of these because, like, first of all, look at this room. It is pitch freaking dark. Like, can't see crap. Okay.
Duck. This ain't good. Well, only one thing to do, huh? Let's tear this thing up.
Wait, Anthony. Leave this one to me. Don't waste your plasma.
Samus, blast the eruption port to get the magma flowing. Use your super missiles.
There we go. Now here's the really, really stupid scene in which suddenly she has PTSD. This is just Ridley. Like, you know how many times she has fought Ridley? Like, sure, he's a big bad, but, like, he's a common big bad.
Samus. Do you copy? Samus! Samus, use your plasma beam! What's your status? Samus, do you read me? Samus! Let her go!
I don't know what's with the suit glitching out and like disappearing and whatnot.
Hey! Hey, Pop!
I
Don't
don't
you know
know.
how to treat a lady? Man, you got no style. I think I gotta teach you a lesson about subtlety. Come on!
You just gonna talk smack or you gonna kill him? Into the lava. Oh, now she's ready to fight. And we have the plasma beam. She can't dodge for crap, though. We are getting smoked. My shots don't seem to be doing much good. And I am about out of energy, so... I'm gonna have to see what the heck's going on here. Oh boy. Okay, so I gotta wait for him to touch down. Lock on. And not die in the process. Yeah. That's... That's going to be a lot harder than it looks. Well, so much for being able to do a charge shot to his brain. Come on. You expect me to get the shot? Ever? I mean... Yeah, no. Like... Shoot him! What is your problem, Samus? Do you still have PTSD? Come on. Cheap shot. Try to see if there's a way to possibly cheese this fight. Definitely no cheesing this fight. But that did inform the fight quite a bit. Okay. I think I may actually call this, though. Like... I don't know that we're going to be able to win this fight. Pretty much lost all of my life just trying to... Trying to get that super missile attack off. You know, if you didn't go in Morph Ball and instead went into concentration mode, we might have stood a chance. Probably not, though. Probably not. We'll give it a few more tries, but then I'm going to call it, because I don't know that we're going to win this fight. What are you doing? Get into... Ugh, stupid. You missed your chance. You missed your chance, Samus. I was pointing at the goddamn screen and you decided, no, Morph Ball. Morph Ball's more important. Morph Ball is completely useless in this fight, Samus. What the hell is wrong with you? Now he's on us. He won't get away from us. We can't get a charge shot to save our lives. What was that? Sorry, that was more important than me claiming victory here. Although it may not have made much difference. Nope, didn't make much difference at all. We're basically screwed. Are you gonna charge the damn shot? Come on! You're worthless, Samus. Worthless. She's worthless, guys. Freaking worthless. Nope. Come on, it's not even that hard of a fight, Samus. You're just lousy. God damn it, Samus. Oh, finally. Kick him. Should have kicked him. Oh, come on. Your aim is about as good as it normally is with that. What is... she's awful. Absolutely terrible.
I wondered if Anthony was conscious as he hit bottom. Unbearable thoughts welled up in me, making me want to get as far away as I could. I regretted not being able to protect him. And I regretted thinking, even for a moment, that he would betray me. Or fail to come to my aid at the expense of his own safety.
Okay. So that's the Ridley fight. Now there's a grapple point somewhere over there. Okay. Ah, I see it now. Oh, you freaking out of me kidding me. How about you jump, damn it? Grab onto something, jeez. You realize there's lava at the bottom. You've been swimming in it. We don't have much health left. I would prefer if we survived this. Okay. No, it is this way. Hmm. There it is. Okay, there is a navigation room around here somewhere. I was gonna say, they're gonna make me wait for a save point now that I've beaten Ridley. That's a real jerk move. How many more of those do I need to acquire? Two more. Well, at least the plasma beam seems to make quick work of things. Alright. I know this is another short one, and I keep talking about how I gotta stop cutting these so darn short or we're never gonna get through this, but also, if I don't cut them short, I get super frustrated with this game, because this game is, you know, it's this game. It's not good. It's my least favorite of the Metroid franchise. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this game. But we accomplished what we set out to do. We got past the bug door. We know we can continue with this game. We can get to the end, which is nice because I can mark this one off as having been beaten and never have to come back to it ever again. Ever. That's a victory for me. Because, again, not my favorite of the franchise. In fact, this is my least favorite of the franchise. If they were all like this franchise would have been dead in the water. That's all I'm saying. It's awful. But, we finally beat Ridley. It's what we set out to do. Let's see what's coming up here. Alright, so we have Sector 1 and the Space Jump upgrade coming up. Bioweapon Research and the Seeker Missile upgrade. Sector 2 item roundup. Sector Z, Boss Nightmare 1 and 2. Gravity Suit upgrade. Sector 1 item roundup, Sector 3 item roundup, Bioweapon Research Center, Metroid Queen, MB, and then the epilogues. So we're actually not too far away from being done. It's just, this is one of those frustrating games that if I spend too much time on it, I'm just going to get angry. Samus is very awkward and difficult to control in a fight. She dodges when you don't want her to dodge. She can't get a lock on when you really need her to get a lock on. And also there's elements of this story that don't make any sense at all. Like her little PTSD flashback there with her confrontation with Ridley. Way overly dramatic. Way overly dramatic. Because this takes place after the events of Super Metroid. Chronologically speaking, we would have faced off with Ridley numerous times at this point. Like, we killed him in the first Metroid, the second Metroid, I'm pretty sure he shows up again. Super Metroid, I know he's in that one. And in all of those, we fight this guy. We get our revenge on him. He keeps getting away, but like, we're not afraid of this guy. But apparently, Samus loses her shit. So, freaking bizarre. Not a fan. Not a fan. As for what's coming up the rest of the week, tomorrow is Friday. We're going to be doing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Korok Seed hunting, also killing the last 3 Taluses. I have been waiting all week for that because I went, tracked all the final 3 down, marked them. So there is no question as to where the last 3 are. We will find them, we will destroy them, and then we will be less than 100 Korok seeds away from 100% completion of the Korok seed hunt. We still have to get the Knight's horse gear and the extravagant horse gear from the horseback obstacle and archery courses. We also have a bonus little collectible to get for completing the Hyrule Compendium. For that, though, there are some things we're going to have to buy. Because Simon will sell you the pictures for your compendium if you don't want to go and track them all down. But we're going to try to track down as many as we can on our own without having to buy them from Simon. But like the master of the Yiga clan, we've already beaten him, and I'm pretty sure we didn't get his picture. So we're probably gonna have to buy his picture from Simon, which is fine. We got the 4 blights. Got pictures of all of those. We didn't get pictures of Ganon's various forms, because apparently there's a couple of them there. So that's what we have left to do in that one. Once we complete that, we're going to go to random selected games on Fridays, just as, exploration of my vast library of games, because I have such a giant library. I haven't even played them all. I have forgotten games that I have bought, and I'm always adding more. So let's see what's in the pile, and randomly play some stuff. There'll be retro games. There'll be new titles. There'll be AAA, indie, a whole mix of everything on those random Fridays. Once we're done with Breath of the Wild and can put that one away. This one that we're playing every Monday and Thursday, that we're hopefully almost done with, getting to the end of. I'm gonna put we're gonna go through Metroid Prime and the 2D story arc. Other M is kind of a blend of the two. It's got elements of the 2D Metroid games, but also the 3D, Prime. I like the Prime series. I like the 2D story arc. Did not like Other M. But we've beaten the first one. We're probably going to do the second one, the one for Game Boy, which should be fairly quick. I have a map for that one. And for that one, we basically just got to go through and track down all the Metroids. It's not that big of a map. It was a very old handheld game. The sort of thing they expected you to play on a couple of AA batteries. And while they did have save technology and stuff, it's, I would say, about the same size as the original Metroid. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe. I mean, all said and done, I don't think it's quite as big as the original Metroid. And for that, you just hunt down, like, 35 to 40 Metroids and kill them. I mean, there's some gate locking. Like, you have to have certain abilities to progress into certain areas to find them all. But we'll get there. That'll be easy enough. Probably a hell of a lot quicker than this game has been. A lot less frustrating, too. Then we'll do Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, and Metroid Dread. I'm probably going to do those on Mondays. And we'll leave Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption for Fridays. Those are slightly longer, but also kind of different. They're kind of different. I'm gonna have to get used to the controls for Metroid Prime, because the one thing I remember about Metroid Prime is the control scheme was really confusing. It takes some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad, and it's actually a fun game. We're still doing podcasts on Tuesdays. We've missed the last couple of sessions because Zeph's been out, hasn't been feeling well. I was out, wasn't feeling well. But we're looking to get back into that. Our next topic for discussion: Bigfoot versus the Loch Ness Monster. Reality's very own King Kong versus Godzilla. We're gonna talk about those. Should be a good time. Wednesdays we're doing the Python tutorial again. I know we missed a few sessions with that as well. But we have finished the graphic user interface. We just need to polish it up and clean up a few things that don't quite work the way that we expected them to. Make a few things work the way we intended them to. But the program itself is fully functional. Does all of the things. All of the features are there. And once we've cleaned it up, our next step is going to be making it a program that can transmit the files that we're working with from one to another. And I want to be able to do a couple different things with that because we can read, write, and update locally. I want to see if we can read, write, and update remotely. That might be a bit of a challenge, but we're gonna see what we're able to do. I'm looking forward to it, and if Python programming is something you've been intrigued about and want to know more, feel free to join us for that. Hop in, feel free to ask questions. I'm always happy to answer whatever. Oh hey, Ube and Knitting Link. We're actually done enduring this. We set out to complete just a real short list of objectives today. There's a glitched door in this game that I wanted to make sure we could get through, because if we couldn't, that was going to put a short end to our attempt to play through this. And if we could get through it, we were going to fight Ridley, because he appears shortly after that door. We've beaten Ridley already. We only died 5 times, but I've been at this for an hour and a half, so I'm calling it here because, victory! And I'm at the point where I'm not super frustrated and annoyed, and I don't want to get there. So we're going to call it good because we accomplished something, and that's a good place to end. Tomorrow, though, Knitting Link, I know you're particularly looking forward to this. Korok seed hunting. It's probably going to be an extra long session. We're gonna try to wrap up the Korok seed hunting, or get as close to that as we can. But we also have 3 stone taluses left to track down. I do have them marked. We are going to find them. We are going to collect our final medal from Kilton. Depending upon how long it takes for us to find the Korok seeds that are marked, we might just run out of ones to look for and have to start going off of the guide, which won't be so bad because we'll only have 30 to 40 left after the ones that I have marked out. So, who knows? Tomorrow we may finally finish up Breath of the Wild's Korok seed hunt. But yeah, so that's all the stuff that we have going on so far. Hopefully this particular game won't take us too much longer. I am going to try to do some longer sessions with it next week, just so that we can finally get through it, because we're past the point of fighting Ridley. And, like, that's generally a good marker for, okay, from here on out, you should be able to withstand a lot more. You should be able to do a lot more. You've gotten over the learning curve, but this is one of those games where it's super annoying to control because the control scheme makes no sense. The auto-targeting doesn't work, and the auto-dodge works a little too much, in my opinion, and never when you need it. So, yeah, I can't wait for this one to be done. So next week I am going to try to put up with a bit more with this game just so we can get through it and be done. But when we are done with... I'm also looking forward to being done with Breath of the Wild just because the plans I have for Fridays are going to be fun. I'm actually going to build a randomizer that will select the game that I'm going to play from my library, and my library is going to include all of my consoles and my PC, and it's going to include every title that is acceptable to play on Twitch. So, the only ones that won't be in there are probably these franchise games that I'm doing massive runs on, like, No. Zelda we're going to come back to after we finish Metroid. Because I'm doing a full franchise run of Metroid. We'll get through that, which it shouldn't take that much more time. We're basically getting the worst one out of the way. The rest of them shouldn't be too bad. But we will come back to Zelda after that. And we've got pretty much all of the Zelda games, except for the DS ones. We have some Nintendo 64 titles that I've recently added to my library, which I'm excited about those. We've got the Wii, we've got the GameCube, we've got a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 1, we've got an Xbox 360. We've got the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC. Did I say PC? We have all of the things. We can play all of the things. We don't have all of the games, but we have a lot of games. And Fridays are basically just going to be a random selection from the massive library. And we're just going to kick around and see what kind of trouble we can get into with those. Mondays and Thursdays will be franchise playing. We're gonna pick a franchise and play through it. Once we get through Metroid, we'll come back to Zelda and do a few. After Zelda, I want to jump into I don't know, maybe Metal Gear Solid or something? I haven't quite decided what I'm following up with. I have a lot of toys, Knitting Link. I have a lot of toys. But, like, I've gathered this large collection of stuff because that's one of the things me and my son connect on a lot is video games. We love playing video games. He loves playing video games with me. I love playing games with him. And as a result, we've built up just a massive library of games. So, you know, I thought, you know, if I'm gonna do this whole Twitch thing, like, one of the things I can definitely do is play video games for people on the internet. It's not a problem for me. I have plenty of games to play. A lot of retro titles. Lot of stuff that's been gathered throughout the years. So we even have newer titles. We have independent titles. We have, you know, the the well-known AAA, developer titles. So yeah, it's going to be a real mixed bag of stuff, and I'm kind of looking forward to it, because some of the stuff, I don't even know what it is, because I've picked up some of these things so long ago, or on sale, or as part of a Humble Bundle or something, and I have completely forgotten about most of the stuff that's in my library. It's getting to a point where I'll go looking for something, and I'll see that it's on sale, and I'll be like, oh, hey, that's on sale. I'll go to buy it, and it's like, I already have that. I don't need that. I already own it. I can't buy it again. What's really bad is when it goes on sale on a platform I haven't bought it on, but I own it somewhere else. I actually have to now stop and go looking on all of the other platforms that a title may be available on before I buy it, if I see it somewhere. Because there's a chance I already own 3 copies somewhere. Oh, I take it as a great sign that I own too many games, because if, if I'm ever bored, I have something to do. There's no reason for me to ever truly be bored. And my son gets to play all of these games with me, so, like, we never have nothing to do. We never have nothing going on. And that's not to say we spend all of our time in front of a screen either, but, like, welcome to the modern era. Most of the stuff that we do for entertainment involves a screen. TV, movies, video games, screens. Hello. But, I mean, we have board games and stuff like that. They're just not fun to stream, Unless you're doing them on Tabletop Simulator. In which case, there you go. You're back to doing it on a screen. But, yeah. So that's what we'll be doing. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry, I'm cutting it short. Not really feeling this title, though. So hopefully next week I can put some more time into it and we can get it done and out of the way. But y'all have a wonderful time. We'll see you tomorrow for some Korok seed hunting. That will be a long stream. And I'm really looking forward to it. So, we'll see you then.